Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. I am Sonali. Let's begin with previous day practice question. Question was, in which sports did Sanket Sargar win India's first medal in the Commonwealth Games 2022? Squash, boxing, weightlifting or swimming? The correct answer is option C, weightlifting. Recently, Sanket Sargar has won the silver medal in the Birmingham Commonwealth Games 2022. It is India's first medal in these games. He won this medal in the men's 55 kg weightlifting event. Hence, option C is correct. In the final round of this competition, he lifted 248 kg while the gold medal winner, Malaysia's Bin Kasdan, lifted 249 kg. These games are being organized in the city of Birmingham located in West Midlands of England. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, Indian Army is organizing exercise Win-Bax 2022 with which country? Thailand, Vietnam, Colombia or Laos? The correct answer is option B, Vietnam. The third edition of the Vietnam-India bilateral military exercise, that is exercise Win-Bax 2022, is being organized at Chandi Mandir from 1st August to 20th August 2022. Hence, option B is correct. This exercise is a sequel to the first bilateral military exercise held in Vietnam in 2019. This exercise will enhance mutual trust and cooperation between the armies of the two countries. This exercise will play a cardinal role in sharing best practices between the Indian Army and the Vietnam People's Army. Vietnam is a crucial partner in India's Act East policy and Indo-Pacific vision. Next question is, which of the following country is not a member of the International North-South Transport Corridor or INSTC? Iran, Russia, Ukraine or Pakistan? The correct answer is option D, Pakistan. Recently, Chabahar Day was celebrated to promote the process of linking Central Asian markets through connectivity between Chabahar and INSTC. INSTC, that is International North-South Transport Corridor, is the vision and initiative of India. It is a multimodal transportation platform established to promote transport cooperation among member countries. It aims to reduce the time taken for shipments reaching Russia and entering Central Asian markets. Russia, India and Iran are its founding members. Its other members include Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Bulgaria, Kazakhstan, the Kyrgyz Republic, Oman, Syria, Tajikistan, Turkey and Ukraine. Pakistan is not its member. Hence, option D is correct. Next question is, the Consumer Price Index for Industrial Workers, that is CPI-IW, is compiled by which of the following? Labour Bureau, National Statistics Office, Department of Revenue or Ministry of Commerce and Industry? The correct answer is option A, Labour Bureau. There has been an increase of 0.2 points in the Consumer Price Index for Industrial Workers or CPI-IW released for June 2022. CPI-IW is used for measuring inflation in retail prices and determining the dearness allowance, that is DA, of central or state government employees and workers, etc. It is compiled by the Labour Bureau and attached office of the Ministry of Labour and Employment. Hence, option A is correct. The CPI for agricultural laborer, that is CPI-AL, and CPI for rural laborer, that is CPI-RL, are also compiled by the Labour Bureau. Two other indices related to CPI are CPI Urban and CPI Rural. Both these indices are compiled by the National Statistical Office, that is NSO, of the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Next question is, who was called the father of Indian unrest by the British writer Valentine Shirol? Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Bal Gangadhar Tilak or Mahatma Gandhi? The correct answer is option C, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Recently, tribute was paid to the great freedom fighter Bal Gangadhar Tilak on his death anniversary. Tilak, known as Lokmanya, was also an Indian nationalist and teacher. He started two weeklies, namely Kesari in Marathi and Maratha in English with Gopal Ganesh Agarkar. British writer Valentine Shirol called him the father of Indian unrest. Hence, option C is correct. Bal Gangadhar Tilak died on 1st August 1920. Next question is, recently Al-Najaha 4 was in news. It is a ballistic missile, a military exercise, a vaccine for monkeypox or a naval ship. The correct answer is option B, a military exercise. India and Oman are conducting a nearly 2-week-long military exercise for counter-terrorism cooperation, hence option B is correct. The exercise named Al-Najaha 4 is being conducted from 1st August to 13th August 2022 at the Mahajan Field Firing Range in Rajasthan. This joint military exercise aims to raise the level of bilateral defense cooperation. Oman is located in the southeast of the Arabian Peninsula at the confluence of the Persian Gulf and the Arabian Sea. It is surrounded by Yemen in the southwest, by the Arabian Sea in the south and east, and by the Gulf of Oman in the north, and by the United Arab Emirates in the northwest. Next question is, which is the largest freshwater lake in northeast India? Shiloi Lake, Loktak Lake, Sangetsar Lake or Cholamu Lake? The correct answer is option B, Loktak Lake. Loktak Lake Development Authority Manipur has issued a notice to remove or destroy all huts from the Loktak Lake. Loktak Lake is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Manipur. It is known for its floating circular swamps, which are locally known as Phumti. It is the largest freshwater lake in northeast India, hence option B is correct. The world's only floating national park, Kibul Lamjau National Park, is located on this lake. The park is the natural habitat of the dancing Sangai, the state animal of Manipur. Next question is, which of the following has been declared a universal human right by the United Nations recently? Access to a clean and healthy environment, internet access, employment access, or access to clean drinking water? The correct answer is option A, access to a clean and healthy environment. Recently, the United Nations had declared access to a clean and healthy environment as a universal human right. Hence, option A is correct. The UN has declared in a historic resolution that every person has the right to live in a clean and healthy environment. The resolution shows that member states can unite in a collective fight against the triple crisis of climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution. According to scientists, these three crises jointly caused a death of about 9 million people every year. In a resolution passed in the UN in 2010, clean drinking water and sanitation was considered essential for the realization of all human rights. Next question is, Chile does not share its border with which of the following countries? Bolivia, Argentina, Peru, or Brazil? The correct answer is option D, Brazil. After some time, the citizens of Chile will vote on a new constitution that will bring about the most sweeping changes in the country since the end of the military dictatorship. Chile is located along the western coast of South America. It is a long and narrow country with an average width of about 110 miles. It is bordered by Peru and Bolivia in the north, in east by Argentina, and by the Pacific Ocean in the west. It does not share its border with Brazil, hence option D is correct. The Atacama Desert of Chile is one of the driest places in the world. Next question is, who releases the World Economic Outlook Report? World Bank, International Monetary Fund, World Economic Forum, or Asian Development Bank? The correct answer is option B, International Monetary Fund. Recently, an update was released for the April 2022 edition of the World Economic Outlook Report. This report is released by the International Monetary Fund, that is IMF. Hence, option B is correct. IMF releases this report twice a year, that is in April and October. It also provides updates of this report in January and July. In the July update, IMF has slashed India's GDP estimate for the current year. IMF was established along with the World Bank to assist in the reconstruction of war-ravaged countries after World War II. Last question is, what are the reasons for the increase in goods and services tax, that is GST collection, in July 2022? 1. Steps being taken by the state authorities. 2. Action against tax evaders. 3. Economic reforms. 4. High inflation rates. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. 1, 2 and 3, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 3 and 4, or all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Gross goods and services tax, that is GST collection for July 2022 increased by 28% to 1,48,995 crore rupees. GST collections have increased due to steps being taken by the state authorities, action against tax evaders, economic reforms, high inflation rates, etc. Hence, option D is correct. The GST bill was first introduced as the Constitution 122nd Amendment Bill in 2014. It was designated as the Constitution Act 2016. It became effective from 1st July 2017. Parliament of India includes Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha only, President and Lok Sabha, or President, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.